Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hello, Flosstube. Elizabeth Martinez, phantastitches. In case you haven't guessed, today's my birthday. This is a channel about cross stitch, not about birthdays. But anyway, so my tablet has been acting up. I don't understand. So I only have about 20 minutes. So this is going to be quick and fast. Which is kind of a shame because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. My sisters and I are participating in the, embroidery.com's Witchy Stitchy Challenge. And I talked about last week about all the things I'm planning to do, and then I'm gonna repeat some of them, most of them. And I had kind of hoped that I could get through the little freebies that I'm doing that are smaller, that I could do them in one day. But it looks like I'm probably gonna end up revisiting them. But if I'm able to finish them quickly, then I might be able to do a couple a day and get to the rest of my list. Anyway, so last time I showed them all, I had done Sleepy Hollow and Pandemic. I had worked on those. And I don't remember if I had done Be Well, which was my October 3rd challenge, if I had done it yet by the time I showed it to you. But again, it's this little freebie, which is one of the freebies from the people were doing for the pandemic or whatever when it first started, the lockdown. So I did add a little bit to it. That yellow and purple are there. I done the purple all the way around, and the yellow I had done a little bit of it. And so I didn't work very long on this. So I'm still working my way around it. And on this same piece of fabric, I have some other small things on here. So after Be Well, I started, on the 4th, I started Amazing Grace, which is a freebie that was sent to me with my order from the Shepherd's Needle. And so this is as far as I got on that. Just the top border and a little bit of the garland border on here. And then Blessed, which is a freebie from Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch thing. The one thing I did here was, because this was designed, most of their designs are on like darker fabric, like a black fabric or whatever, but I was doing it on this same green fabric, and so I changed the word Blessed, because it's all charted in like a white color. I think bamboo is the color. Yeah, bamboo, which is a kind of a white color. So I changed this to, I think it's mulberry. It's a Weeks. I think it's a Weeks Fireworks color. I don't know if it's a Weeks or color and cotton, but it's mulberry. So this is red, but then the rest of this will be the colorful colors. And in here, in the middle of this flower, is more bamboo, and I will use the bamboo here. But so this was the chart. And this is as far as I got. So I just have to do the green of the flowers and then the middle of each one. So I did do the word Blessed on there. And then, more of that to come later. And then I did Autumn Owl Etching. Hold on one second. Which was one of Cecilia Turner's patterns that was featured in Punch, Needle, and Primitive Stitcher magazine. And so this is the fabric that I did her summer pattern on, summer catch etching. I did the, if I have it right side up, here it is. Her Autumn Owl etching. There's one little owl foot there. And a part of this border there. So that's part of Autumn Owl Etching. These are all new starts. I didn't realize there were so many of them. And then Mouse of the House. I've had this little freebie for a while, a year, I guess. And I wanted to start it. And there's a little mouse right there in the pumpkin. Like these mice right here. So I have a little bit of a start on that one as well. This is the vine of the pumpkin and the beginning of the mouse, and there's his little tail. And then all this will be all pumpkin. So a little bit of that. And then instead of, I was going to do Halloween on Air, which is from Twin Peak Primitives. It's a pumpkin hot air balloon with witches in the gondola, but I decided it was pretty involved. There's pretty big, and I didn't want to get too involved in something. So anyway, so I did this little pumpkin pile freebie. I don't want to show the chart too much because it's not exactly it's a freebie, but you have to purchase Ghoul Garland, which is another one of Priscilla and Chelsea, the Real Housewives, the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch. It's another one of their patterns, Ghoul Garland. And if you purchase Ghoul Garland, you get the pumpkin pile freebie with it. So this is the pumpkin pile. This is there's a cat that goes here and an orange pumpkin that goes there. And this, I've had this fabric for a long time. I originally was going to try to dye some fabric for Sleepy Hollow, but it came out too dark. Sleepy Hollow has a lot of black in it, and this came out a little too dark for that. And so I hadn't used it for a long time because I don't stitch a lot of Halloween, and I didn't have good patterns. And all the Halloween patterns have a lot of black on them, and this is very dark fabric. But this is this white color and orange and like a gray color. And I don't have all the called for colors for this chart. So I'm using a mixture of just what I have. 3865 is the white, is the DMC color. And then I'm just using some Weeks Dye Works colors that I already had. And one of the called for colors, which is Blushing Beauty, that's the little pink of their of the cat's nose and ears. So anyway, there's that. And then on the balcony, this was a picture that I took of my cats, Puck and Snug, on the balcony of my apartment in Little Rock. And my sister turned it into a cross stitch. Yeah, the cats on the balcony. I don't want to show that either because it's, again, the chart. I don't have a picture of it handy. But anyway, I started a little bit of that. So this is the part of the column that Puck is sitting by. And he's right here. And then Snug's down here on the floor of the balcony. But so this is as far as I got on that. And then I did this morning, for my birthday, I did Happy Cat. And this is a freebie from Pinker and Punkin Quilting, it's called. And they have a website, Pinker and Punkin Quilting blogspot.com. If you go to that site, then you can, she has a few of these little freebies. But this is Happy Cat, which she did for Halloween. And so I started that on this same green piece of fabric right there. And this actually qualifies for the Witchy Stitchy trick number 2, which is stitch with orange, purple, or black. So yeah, this calls for DMC colors, and I might just use the I think it's Pumpkin Pile. I was looking at colors, and I had already chosen these are colors for Pumpkin Pile. So these are the colors that I had. So this is I'm going to use for the pumpkin, for the orange pumpkin, and then these two greens for the vines on the pumpkin. So I will probably use like this green and this orange for this pattern, since I already have them out. And then I have B5200. I think I'm going to use for the white on this one as well. Anyway, so that's my what I've worked on so far for the Witchy Stitchy challenge. And you know, I have a few more things I'm going to do there. But let me just move this stuff. Oh, and last time I talked about Turtally Loveable, which is a Lindy Stitches pattern. And I got that when I ordered something off of her website. And so it's this little tiny turtle there. And so the pattern's back there, the chart. And so I have this little piece of, this is 18 count Fiddler's Cloth Ada that I tea-dyed, that I think I'm going to use for that one. So Turtally Loveable, that's, right now it's slated for the 17th. Let me just put that in here so I don't lose it. Let me put this in here. My handy dandy Ziploc. Yeah, let me put this over here. So I'm racing against time here. I did a couple things this week. I dyed some fabric. This is, it looks like a little bit like tea coffee dyed, but it's actually brown Rit dye on a piece of Belgian lace. Belgian linen, 32 count Belgian linen. So it came out, pretty good. I had realized I had never used that brown dye because I don't do a lot of brown stuff or whatever. And so it's brown mixed with a little bit of yellow, but I don't think that I don't know how to alter the color at all, whatever. But I was just kind of experimenting. But the brown had it was kind of had a lot of dried, chippy things, when I opened the bottle, because I'd never used it, even though I shook it up really well and all that, it still wanted to do that. But anyway, I do have a little bit of haul. I have some birthday haul. My friend Greg, he had messaged me just yesterday, about my address, because he didn't have it handy. He was at his office or something, and he wanted to send me something for my birthday, which is very nice. And then today, overnight, I guess, I got two separate packages. The first one I thought, oh, that's nice. He sent me something, and then the second one I thought, oh, I got a second package. But they're both from him. So the first one is this Wheels of Change. How women rode the bicycle to freedom with a few flat tires along the way. So I love to ride my bicycle. I have to get back in the habit. I've gotten too lazy about sleeping in now that it's, because it was so hot for so long. So I'm still, last week I went riding. This week I was gonna go today and I did not. But then he also sent me this, Listening to Your Life, Daily Meditations with Frederick Buchner, this book. And so yeah, that was a real surprise. And then I just have about 5 more minutes before I run out of time. So I went to the store the other day to Hobby Lobby, and while I was there, I picked up a couple of dyes, teal and pearl gray. We'll see what those are like later on. I don't know. And I had talked about this last week before last, when I got the punch needle and primitive stitcher. There was an adorable punch needle pattern in there, and I said, it's too bad I don't do punch needle, because I really want to do that. And so I decided to get this is punch needle cloth, needle punch cloth, it says. just regular white cloth, and a punch needle from there. And so you know, in the Witch's Stitch Challenge, one of the tricks is do something that scares you, and that kind of scares me to do punch needle. It's something that, like I said, I don't really do it, and so it is scary to me because that's something I don't know how to do. So yeah, and so with my few minutes remaining that I have, I wanted to talk about just for a second about some stuff in the Etsy shop. There's this little notions bag with this adorable little snowman pattern, and inside is just a white snowflake like material, and that of course matches a project bag, and there is the white material there, the snowflake material there, and I haven't got a charm yet on it yet, but there will be one added to that. There's that white fabric on the inside, and the snowman. So that will be, if it's done in the Etsy shop, I don't think it's in the Etsy shop yet, but it will be soon. So those will be available. And like I said, everything this month from the 1st through the 31st of October, everything is 10% off. So if you'll go and, like, you know, shop your little hearts out. And I don't have it here handy, sorry, but the Halloween bag is available as a set. There's a bag, a notions pouch, a needle minder, and a scissor fob. If you buy them all as a set, it's a bit of a discount, plus the 10% off as well. So, you know, that's available. And again, it has, if you look at the video from last week, it has a little pumpkins and owls and cats, I think, little faces, and moons. And also, I wanted to thank those who participated in the giveaways last week and the week before. All of those are mailed out except Chandra Tasha. I do not have your address yet. I'm still waiting on your mailing address. But everybody else, everything went out yesterday. So you should get it next week sometime. And so I think that's it. We're getting ready to have stuff for my birthday tonight. From one of my favorite Mexican restaurants here in town. Blowing my diet, but I don't care because it's my birthday. So, and I celebrate all month long. But so anyway, I've got it under the wire. I'm going to sign off here. I'm probably forgetting something because I'm in a tizzy with my tablet here. But I think that's it. So look in the description box below. I'm going to try to link our Etsy shop and everything else I talked about. So until next time, I'm Elizabeth Martinez, Fanta Gray, and I will see you next time. Bye. Thanks. Bye.